I can't believe Le Sperm is in the NBA.
What?
Le Sperm. Lesperm.
That's not real.
Le Sperm. Yeah, LeBron's son.
Oh.
He's in the NBA. It's Le Sperm.
I
That's his nickname.
Okay. I thought. We'll go see our new rabbit first.
Okay.
We have to replace the sperm
Yeah,
with our new guy. I don't know if you'll get him or not. He's kind of didn't turn out great, and it's a classic internet thing. It's classic.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's all I can give you. That's all I can provide to you. So it's our new. Do you know who this is?
Dr. Eggman.
Yeah, it's Pingus Man.
Oh yeah.
Dr. Robotnik.
I'll be real. If I didn't watch the Sonic 3 movie like 2 months ago, I probably would have taken it longer than that.
Damn, dude, you don't even know Pingus, bro.
I mean, I do.
Well, apparently not, because this is the spitting image of Pingus. This is what Pingus is meant to be, man. I even did the back. That's how dedicated I was. It was hard. People are good at making these custom rabbits. Like, I look up online, and they're, like, perfect. They're flawless, and they have straight lines and everything. It's, like...
How?
It's fucked up. Yeah, like...
How do you do this on the Wii?
Well, like, you have to, like, fight the rabbit for, like, parts you want to color in. Like, anything with the arms is so messed up. Because you can get him to change his arm position, but it's not to, like, what you ever want it to be.
That's fucking stupid.
Looks like we're about to steal the Lincoln Memorial.
Let's go.
And then car. Christmas! And cow again. Oh my god. I don't like... We already saw this. We already played this cutscene where they play the radio.
Oh my god.
And it's playing Netspend, and they smash it on the fucking wall.
Get this shit off of my radio!
Oh, that was a lot of... Oh my god, dude, they're very fire safe. Oh, is that what the white is? It's not just cum, it's fire extinguish.
Yeah, they fucking spooged.
I remember doing fire safety like training for one of my jobs where they had a little screen where you would put out the fire.
One day at my job, I work at like a restaurant. I've said this before, but there's one day where it was really busy. I think it was like Valentine's Day last year. Some kid was like fucking around in like the bathroom. We have like candles in our bathroom for when people like shit and then like stink it up. Like they'll set like a candle in there. Well, they because the people I work with are morons. They like leave the matches in there, and some kid like opened the paper towel dispenser and like set the paper towels on fucking fire. And nobody knew. None of the people I worked with knew where the fire extinguisher was. None of them had a goddamn clue. And it turns out they checked it recently. We have not had our fire extinguishers like replaced or looked at in like 15 years.
It's not a problem. It won't affect anything.
But I really wish somebody had like burned the place down while I was there, because like
you succumbed to the ashes.
Yeah, like it would be really funny if I was working and like my place of employment like burnt down because they didn't check their fire extinguishers.
That'd be so fucking nice. I remember, like in school, when you'd have the fire drill, you always hope it'd burn down while you're outside.
Like the whole school would like catch on fire.
One could hope.
It's like the picture of the like dog like staring up into like the sun. Like that's what it feels like.
Incel fact number 1.
Chud fact.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah, chud fact of the day. Do whatever you want. Nothing ever happens.
It's very true. Oh fuck.
No.
Incel fact number 2. It's illegal for people to call you incel, so you could call the cops on them. It's a gamer-phobic slur.
You can actually kill them. It's self-defense.
Yeah, you can make a citizen's arrest
Joe
on
Biden.
any Stacy who calls you an incel. There he is.
Dude, it's Joe Biden.
It's really small. Okay, and level's over.
It's decently sized.
I wanted to play with the statue, and they fucking had the level before I can fucking play with the statue. That was... I'm not...
Yeah, that fucking...
Not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say what that was right there. Dude, what if instead of Geek Squad Rabbit, it was the Pornhub Rabbit? He's got like the same logo. That'd be pretty cool, I think.
Some dude came into my work like actually on Saturday, this past Saturday.
Okay.
He came into work wearing a pair of pants that said Grind Hub. And,
Hell yes.
And it was like the Pornhub like font, you know how it is. And it was like The box was like blue instead of orange. He was wearing pants in a like family restaurant.
Is that real?
Like
There's Grindr.
not like Grindr, like the gay like.
Well, yeah, but like he just like did he not know that Grindr existed? He had to put Grindhub. Is Grindhub real?
No, I don't think so. Like it was like
like getting money
or like working out.
Oh, well, I just assume that just
he was wearing like a bodybuilder like shirt, not like the like sleeveless ones, but like a shirt with some sort of like bodybuilder-esque thing on it.
Could still be gay.
He could still be gay. He did come in there with another guy.
Exactly, dude. They're both on Grindhub. Those people have 1 million views on Grindhub. Their own self-hosted website.
Yeah, they're getting freaky on Grindhub.
They've got 1 million hits on Grindhub. Our video's going viral on Grindhub. Holy crap! I like whenever the sitcom does like family member does embarrassing thing, other family member records it, and it always goes viral instantly. It's like, no, the fuck it wouldn't. Boring ass fucking. My mom fell down in our living room. Yeah. It's got 1 billion hits on GrindTube. Like, no, it does not. It's not that easy. Trust me, I know.
You gotta start like pushing old people downstairs.
Yeah, I'm about to get fucking violent in real life.
Set a car on fire.
Punching babies in public prank. I'm gonna recreate that.
It's coming out.
Those little bastards.
Yeah, they deserve it. They're fucking ugly.
They're ugly. They're stupid. And I'm gonna show them what
bad.
they. Yeah.
Like, I'm so much cooler than the average baby.
And
yet, everyone always goes and rubs pregnant women's stomachs and says, "Congratulations." Nobody ever says. Nobody ever comes over to me, rubs my balls, and says, "Job well done." Like
exactly.
Society.
Yep, just another loss for the gamers out there.
Yeah. No one comes over and rubs my nuts and says, "I did a good job." Like
green and salty, just like my nuts. That's the next video, Grinch Rabbid.
Yeah.
Coming soon, Grinch Rabbid. Dude, this is the bridge where they die in Beetlejuice. You know what grinds my gears with the Beetlejuice movie?
What?
All the people in the Beetlejuice movie, when they're dead, they show up as the way that they died in the afterlife. But the 2 main characters are not mutilated in a car accident, which is the way that they died. They're just normal people, so it's fucked up. It's hypocritical.
It's falsehood. It's manufactured.
Yeah, that's how I knew that movie wasn't real. That little detail right there really just spilled the secrets. This feels like the type of level where we're gonna be stuck on it the entire time. Why is it? Wait, there can't be more than one Santa. There's only one. No, there's only one. Rabbids Go Home fucked up big time.
Santa is real.
Santa in Israel.
Yeah.
Ever think of that?
Santa gets shot down by the IDF.
True. They do that in Nightmare Before Christmas, I think.
Perfect.
They shoot Jack down because he looks like a bitch, I guess. I don't know why they did that.
Sir, you need to land this sleigh right now.
What was their what was their problem? Why the fuck did they do that? Nice, clear out the danger.
Oh my god.
That's a lot of turkeys right there. Like
We're going back in time to get turkey off the menu. We didn't watch that movie this year.
No, we never will ever again because it got deleted off every server. It's lost media now.
Oh.
The Freebirds movie.
We're pirating it.
No, it's lost media. They deleted off every server.
It's gone forever.
It was wiped off the internet. It's been scrubbed clean. Only brief clips can be found, and it's got like VHS like overlay like timestamp, and it's only like a few scenes.
But the truth is, you can never take it out from your head.
Exactly. So that's the fortunate thing for being a Freebirds fan is that it sticks with you forever.
I remember every single scene ever. I close my eyes and I can like think of exactly what is happening at that point in the movie.
You're like Woodner. You can recreate the entire movie, except he did it with Megaminds.
Yeah.
Or he wanted to experience Megamind, he would just do it. I have a genius $1 billion idea. I have $1 million idea. Everyone's gonna have to sign an NDA after watching this because it's that good. The same Freebirds movie, exactly the same, but that like hunter guy who goes after him,
yeah,
replace him with Shaw from Open Season.
Perfect.
Shaw travels back in time to the first Thanksgiving to stop turkeys. Yeah, to put turkeys on the menu.
To stop turkeys from taking turkeys off the menu.
Yeah, exactly. He's like he's a human agent.
He's like the what is it, the time police, where he like goes and jumps through time to make sure people don't like fuck up the space-time continuum or whatever.
Yeah, he's like the Marvel guys, the orange guys that control everything. He works for them now. Except it's just about like, because animals, they're all like kind of slightly sentient. So, but they most of them will try to hide it and like keep the status quo going.
Yeah.
But when animals act out, that's when Shaw's in action. And that's what happened in open season. He wasn't an agent yet in open season.
Yeah, that was his,
but
like,
his
he got deputized after.
They saw his work and they saw potential. Nick Fury stopped him. He's like, he was putting together a team. He's putting together a team. Okay, hold on. And then they also have the Verminator.
Yeah.
It's a team of guys. Okay, this is actually a Freebirds sequel. A team of elite hunters and trappers.
The Freebirds verse?
Yeah, and the Freebirds verse.
Because we need a multiverse, obviously.
Well, yeah, exactly. This is just the beginning, but you know, you got to start off small. So Shaw, the Verminator, who other like? We need more like hunter type guys. The hunter from fucking like the Fox and the Hound.
Yeah, we need like Elmer Fudd.
Elmer Fudd would be legendary. The hunter from the Fox and the Hound betrays them all at the end, just like he does in the movie where he decides not to murder the fox. Because this is before that happened in universe.
Yeah.
I can't find this fifth pipe, man. I knew we were gonna be stuck here forever. But yeah, so they have to go back in time. A rupture, a timeline, in the sacred timeline. They stop and they see that this disruption.
He's on the left. He's on. Turn around.
Oh, you're right. So they're like, all right, we put together a crack team. And actually, before this, they all have their own individual movies, so we get to know them as a character and know their arcs and everything. And their original movies don't count. They need
their own new movie.
Yeah, star, like they're the star, not the villain. Where like they pull off something big.
Yeah.
And that doesn't matter. What matters, we're gonna DC this, not Marvel this and that. Let's just make the big movie right away. Oh, we don't have time.
No, you can't blow your load. Like.
Yeah, that's what we're doing right now, though, in planning. It's someone else's job to figure out the individual movie plots.
Yeah, that's not
the
my
big
job.
picture is Freebirds 2, Human's Revenge.
Where they go back in time to stop them from taking turkeys off of the menu.
Yeah, because people fucking hate the Chuck E. Cheese pizza they're supposed to eat at Thanksgiving. And Chuck E. Cheese is, like, one of the villains.
Yeah.
Where, like, he's trying to... He also goes... He's like the Terminator, where he goes back in time to stop the hunters from stopping the turkeys.
This is getting meta.
Yeah, but it's like a surprise at the end where like they see the pizza. They see the pizza like that fucking pizza.
They put the like disemboweled turkey like on the table, and then they like flip open like they put the turkey in like a pizza box. And they flip it closed, and Chuck E. Cheese is standing on the other side of the box.
That's like basically the same setup I was imagining, where like the pizza box and like Chucky's face like logo's there. Then when it closes, he's there,
like menacingly close.
Maybe, and his like they're not very popular anymore, but like his bandmates, like they're there, like the Muncher and shit.
The Munch.
Yeah, the Munch, and the other guys.
The dog that's like Italian or whatever.
Yeah, and then it turns out that like the dog is like a cowboy. There's like the Italian like human guy.
Yeah, the chef.
The chef and the hunter from the Fox and the Hound turn out to be brothers, and that's how he betrays them. Or like they're like standing like on both sides. They're like, how did you get here? How did you know we'd be here? And then the hunter from Fox and the Hound kind of like looks at them, and then he walks to the other side. They're like, no, guy from Fox and the Hound, what are you doing? And then he's like, I'm sorry, but I had to help my brother. And then he like does like in the Predator where they do the handshake. He does that with Pasquale. And then they have to go back into the future to
stop them all from
undo Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, we're creating like a whole movie franchise.
Because it turns out like no matter how many times they like kill all the turkeys, do all that, the Chuck E. Cheese factor always remains. Like no matter what, Chuck E. Cheese is the thing that people eat at the first Thanksgiving. So they have to prevent Chuck E. Cheese. It's a new directive. And this isn't their specialty because they're all hunters and trappers and stuff. So they're out of their element.
Now they're learning on the fly how to do it.
Exactly.
And they're recruiting Papa John.
To
stop them.
Yeah.
This is like we gotta get like a different like a not blackface, not like
Papa John's in blackface.
I mean, I'm not putting it like above him. We did say the N word, but like
it would be in character.
like we need to like do what they did like for the Little Mermaid movie where they made Ariel.
Yeah, like race swap.
Yeah, like
Papa John.
I couldn't think of the word race swap. Blackface came to mind, but that's not like the idea. I don't need to see like.
Oh, I need to see Papa John in blackface.
If I opened Twitter tomorrow and I saw Papa John in blackface, would not be that shocked.
You know?
But like, we need like race swapped Papa John, and then after that, it's all of the fast food like people, their faces like Little Caesar and the Noid from Domino's, they all team up to stop Chuck E. Cheese.
But then I'm imagining, because this needs to go on longer, is like they didn't want Chuck E. Cheese to not be the first Thanksgiving. They wanted their pizza to be the first Thanksgiving.
Get all of them getting their own movies.
Yeah, they all have their own movies, and then it's like a turf war between all of these different pizza people because they're all fighting each other trying to get there, and it becomes like a huge mess, and our hunting team has to like dispatch of all of them. They go back in time again to the first Thanksgiving. It's a whole new layout. It's like in Back to the Future 2 where it's like dystopian and evil like that. It's like futuristic and dystopian because all the pizza places set up shop, and they like couldn't be bothered to like stick with like trying to blend in and like match with the time, so they just like took over. Like they massacred everyone, like the Pilgrims, the Native Americans, everyone, and they just like put in their own like state actors as like the Pilgrims, like to fill in. We're in a morgue.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Just a brief reprise. Yeah, we're in a morgue, and that is. I
haven't paid attention to the game in like a solid 10 minutes at this point.
But like, I forget where I was going. I forget that direction. That morgue. That
state actors.
Yeah, they like it's gone to the point where like. There's no meaning to the first Thanksgiving anymore. Like
there is no Thanksgiving. Yeah,
like it's completely. It's like in Santa Claus 3 when there is no Santa Claus. He wishes he's never Santa Claus and Jack Frost takes over. That's the world that they've been.
Yeah, they get rid of Thanksgiving altogether.
So in the end, and the turkeys are in on it.
Yeah, they know.
At the end of the at the climax of the fight, when like all the bad guy pizza guys are there, they like. They like unmask themselves, and it reveals that they were all turkeys the entire time, and that they're like, that's why it's gotta be pizza. It's the only way. And then that's like your like end game like battle.
Yeah. With all the turkeys brawling
with all the hunters.
Yeah, and that's the.
And then like Shaw, he with the Doctor Strange portals. He does it, and then all of the like no-name hunters from open season come out of the portals, and they the other like forest animals, they actually team up with the hunters because they're fine with like as long as they aren't the turkey, you know, like the deers, like they all team up and they have like the squirrels and shit from open season, and they have the propane tank that's the Mr. Happy propane tank. Here comes Mr. Happy, and they fucking like launch it at the support beam for like the pizza like overlord's tower, and it like it's and then it's like an escape scene, and like a lot of our favorite characters like they
get killed off.
They end up sacrificing their lives for the greater good. Also, did that lady space to the ground?
Yeah, I think so.
They all sacrificed their lives just for like the greater good. It's that we can have Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But they don't bother to like, and like then the timeline is restored. Like the dystopia never happens. We have the Pilgrims and the Native Americans again. And then they never do anything, like any efforts to like stop the Native Americans from being like massacred and like murdered.
They could have like
that's not like their major priority.
No, they just like send more like Europeans, and it's just like the same shit happens anyway.
Yeah, I mean maybe that's what had to happen for our future to.
Maybe that actually happened.
I mean it definitely did, but you know, it has yet to be dramatized.
Yeah, society doesn't want you to know.
And that's just the beginning of the franchise right there.
Exactly.
Bop. Got that guy off.
Fuck, that guy just disappeared.
But then, yeah, and then, like, and that's just, like, that, like, one arc. That's, like, the Thanos arc.
Yeah.
Of this
then
new
you
world.
Get, like, the Ultron arc.
Exactly. Well, yeah, we need... Because what I'm thinking is we have, like, Punished Venom Boog from Open Season. Like, he's the new main villain. because he wants humans to be on the menu for Thanksgiving instead. So he goes back in time to the first Thanksgiving with Elliot and them.
To put humans back on the menu.
Yeah, because he had like a huge like falling out with like his like caretaker lady. Like she did something, or maybe someone like murdered her violently. And he's like, all humans have betrayed him, and this is like a far future Boog. Like he's old, he's jaded.
He's like gray.
Yeah, he has like gray. He has like scars.
He's still like brown. Like his fur's all brown, but he has like a beard of gray.
Yeah, like he's got hints of gray and shit. Like he's old, and he's. And Elliot, like, he kind of knows they're going down the wrong path, but he, like, hates to see, like, Boog
they're
like
friends.
that. He wants the best for Boog, so he tries to talk him down, but Boog is, like, abusive to him. Like, he, like, hits him and, like,
he's like,
shut up, Elliot. Like, I know what I'm doing.
Syndrome.
But all the animals will, like, rally behind it because they're, like, they don't want to risk being hunted and shit. Like, they're like, like, what the fuck do we do against this thing? Can you shoot the... Oh, can we, like, pick up a bomb? Trying to come up with awesome movie ideas, and this game is throwing me fucking curveballs. Because that's, like, the ultimate threat. Humans versus animals is what this ends up being.
And then, robot animals. The pizza mascots come back as robots. Cyborgs.
Well, yeah, they had... Because they were turkeys, but they were killed in the movie. So but they were smart, because they were in a futuristic dystopia.
So they got their like brains up. Like
they like uploaded AI like to machines so that they could still control their empire even when they're like dead.
Yeah.
And these machines have gone rogue in recent years. Like it's kind of gone on. They were supposed to just like lie dormant and be like, all right, maintain the pizza,
status quo.
But all of a sudden, like they went like haywire and they started obsessing over like a human like war.
Yeah.
It was animal-human war.
Slaving the humans to force them onto the menu. Which
is exactly the premonition Shaw saw in Open Season 1. And
that's why he went back and because that has to be like a prequel.
But yeah, it's like in that Justice League movie or maybe it was Batman versus Superman, where like Batman has a dream of like the Flash talking to him from the future. Like that's that level of like reference is like, and that's setup. Because that's just from the Open Season movie. Like that's just
the first Open Season movie.
Yeah, like they had no idea that people watching had no idea it was actually going to lead up. And that's kind of like when, like in, I think the third Dark Knight movie, where like Bruce Wayne gets thrown into like the pit, where it's like Shaw, where like he becomes enslaved and he has to pull his own truck with the animals inside of it, like in the premonition. he has to do that, and he becomes stronger and he trains. And there's like one good animal who he's like working with. It's Reggie and Jake. They're the last. He never thought he would be friends with them, but they've realized that this has gone too far. They just want the violence to stop, so they end up get this fucking thing out here. Come on, man. They just want they realize it's gone too far. They realize what's happened, and they really just want a solution that like offers no. They want the bloodshed to end.
Yeah, the violence needs to stop.
So they team up with Shaw to stop Boog from his insane ideas. And that's the second arc right there. Movie theaters would be revived.
Yeah.
Everyone would be back in theaters.
Everyone would clap and cry and applaud.
I would fucking love that, dude. Shaw's my goat. And like maybe like Lorraine is like this like legendary weapon. Like he lost it a long time ago, and he like
it's like Excalibur.
Part of the movie is him having to find Lorraine again, so that he can actually. That's the only thing that will kill Boog. That's his only weakness is Lorraine.
Yeah.
And when he finds it, there's like awesome triumphant music, and he goes.
This is fucking sick.
I really wish this was real, but instead they're just doing like the Smurfs movie again.
Another Marvel movie, please.
Did you see the Smurfs movie trailer?
No.
They're doing another Smurfs movie, and it's the exact same plot as that live-action one with Neil Patrick Harris, where they go to the real world. They just did the same thing over again. Hoped it would work better this time.
I'm so glad.
But they're not going to have the iconic garbage smell that they had in the OG one. That guy's the perfect garbage smell. He's the GOAT.
He needs to do it again.
But they just have like an animated garbage smell instead, and it's
bullshit.
It's dumb. Bring back Hank Azaria. I'm sure he wants to be. He was the villain of Night at the Museum too. That guy. Same guy as garbage smell. Merry Christmas, by the way.
Merry Christmas.
Smurfs on the menu.
Smurfs are back on the menu.
Yeah, that's the alternate timeline.
Yeah.
Where it's the garbage smell unit versus the Smurfs. Smurfs are on the menu at Thanksgiving, thanks to garbage smell.
Smurfs are on the menu for
Maybe
Christmas.
that's the peaceful conclusion, is that they decide that Smurfs don't count as like living things.
Yeah, they're not sentient.
They don't care about their like rights or their feelings, or like they don't matter. Like, so no one should be sad when they die.
And then the Smurfs are kept in like breeding colonies where they're like
Exactly.
like chickens, where they're like kept in like horrible conditions. They can like create like millions of them.
Yeah, so that they're fatter and bigger and shit.
Yeah.
But then, and the reason they come up with it is that it turns out that garbage smell is actually Shaw's like long lost brother, because they have the same like unibrow type thing going on. Like, it turns out it's like I think I know a guy, and they call up garbage smell. And they have to stop the Smurfs.
They're like living peacefully. They're just like going and like
it's just normal, like the normal Smurf thing. But no one like actually really cares about the Smurfs anymore, so they're just not treated like equals.
Yeah.
Or like any sort of meaning to them. Like, they're just pointless beings. So they just have like their own little Smurf.
Like farms.
Yeah. And then you could have a fun spin-off movie where it's like about garbage smells like business ventures, and he starts getting competition from the trolls people who are selling trolls as foods as like an alternative, a healthy alternative.
Yeah.
But it turns out that like trolls are like way worse for you. And they're actually, and if you wanted to make an action movie, you can have like the troll. I don't remember, they're like big trolls from the troll movie that eat them.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like that fat kid, you know, the fat kid troll. He's like the CEO. He's like an adult now. He's the CEO. And like Garbage Smell, Garbage Smell knows that he's fucking evil, so he has to stop him. It's like a heartwarming tale of like a young entrepreneur, like making his way in the world with his Smurf.
When are we getting the Young Shaw movie?
Young Shaw. Well, it's a serious TV drama.
Yeah.
Where you learn about his upbringing.
And about his like a trauma.
Yeah, all the drama that happened and the horrific events. It was sad. Well, like, it turns out, like, because he had like what he thought was a normal childhood, but then he's like, my dad's insane. My dad's always talking about the animals are trying to take over. He's nuts. We don't know, like, and then that's how you realize that, like, the journey is him realizing that his dad is not insane and that his dad's telling the truth.
Yeah.
And that's where he goes onto his hunting career. And then that's how we learn, like, his iconic items. Like how in, like, the third Indiana Jones movie where they try to jam in, like, here's how he got his fedora, here's how he got his whip, here's how he got scared of the snakes. Where we have that in the Young Shaw series, where it's like, here's where he got Lorraine, here's where he got his truck.
Yeah.
Maybe he says a few iconic lines, like, it's like hunting and fishing at the same time. Like, you somehow fit that in.
You could fit anything you possibly want. It's a TV show. It can go on forever.
Exactly. It can have as many seasons as you want. And maybe that's how we learn how he got acquainted with, like, the Verminator and the other hunting squad. And you get to meet the hunter from The Fox and the Hound. And it's kind of like watching like a biblical movie with like Judas, and like, you know what he's gonna do, but right now he's just like a normal guy, so it's like,
he's still like on their side.
Yeah, like we don't know that he's evil yet, but that's what makes it more heartbreaking when you go back and watch the movie and you see that betrayal, because you know how close they were together in the Young Shaw series.
This has got to be one of the hardest things to follow that we've ever talked about. But in my head, it like makes sense.
It all clicks together.
I have like a map in my head of the like movie timeline.
Yeah. It's like those like in the like Guilty Gear games where they have like the like map of characters where like this person knows this person, this one respects this person.
Yeah.
Like, that's the map I'm seeing with like all the characters and the Chuck E. Cheese characters and the pizza people.
The pizza mascots.
Yeah, all the pizza mascots and Punished Venom Boog.
Blackface Papa John.
Blackface Papa John makes an appearance. He's like something racist.
He makes like a cameo. All he says is like the N-word.
Yeah. Well, and he recreates the like commercial he did for the Ghostbusters 2016. Yeah. He has his Ghostbuster pack, and that's what he attacks with. And he has the Slimer Ghost with him. That's my best customer. And then in the middle of the intervention, they play the video of him reacting to a person with Down syndrome making pizza, where he doesn't really know what to say, but he tries to be supportive. He's like, "Wow, He's got it going on. Good thing he didn't make pizza when I was in business. And he doesn't really like look at the camera or look at the phone. He's just kind of like looking like upward and out to the left somewhere. So it's really awkward and weird. And he's like in a weird like void. He's sitting like on a stool or something. And like no one knows why. Oh, we can record a bass band track to make your rabbit dance.
I got it. This guy's a pro. He's got it going on. Got a blowtorch going here. Got the grill going. The student is teaching the master here. A little fresh dough. Grated cheese. He's serious, man. He's serious. A little pepperoni. A little love pepperoni. And dealing those cards. Throw those cards down on that pizza. Throw those pepperoni. Throw it down. Fire that baby in the oven. Ah! A little hot in there. That's real Italian pizza there. That looks delicious. Adam, you rock, man. You rock.
Party pizza.
No, I can't make pizza that good. Shoot. Thank gosh he didn't start when I started. He'd put me out of business. He's chowing down on his own pie. There's a real chef for you. Thank you, brother. You rock.
Banger alert! I like the Smurfs like not being treated as like anything. Like they're like rocks, or like they're not even.
They're like ants beneath my.
They're not even ants. They're not treated as living things. Like they're just an object. Like they're just something.
They're like a plant.
Like a fungus, or like just something that like grows and like shows up. It's like no one gives a fuck about them. We used to come up with like awesome, cool scenarios when I was on the swim team. And one of them was Smurfios. They're magically delicious, and they'd be like Cheerio shaped, but they had like Smurf chunks like sticking out, and the bones were still in. So it'd be like like when you'd bite into them. I got a bit of Papa Smurf in my teeth. Was the slogan for it? Like that's what the kid on the front of the box would be saying. He'd be like picking little like legs and hair and shit out of his teeth. Got a little Papa Smurf in my teeth. We also we had like a lot of weird shit going on. There's just like a lot of like free time for us to be making up weird scenarios.
You'd have to like wait between events or whatever. So
yeah, we had like this weird like State Farm hierarchy where we made up this like State Farm scenario. So we didn't really know what like insurance was, and we had like a vague idea. But our idea was that this is pretty random humor. It's early 2000 humors, but the State Farm. And their business model is they would drop exploding donkeys on people's houses and then make them pay the insurance. That was like their business scheme. And we all had like different ranks. And there was a lot of like weird. There was their new mascot was called the Red Grass, and it was a single like strand of grass that was red. And he would like say something, and then we had a character called like the Masked Mania who would come and like run him over with a lawnmower. And that was just the commercial. And it would play before movie theaters, but then the Masked Mania would actually come out of the screen and mow down all of the audience in his mower and shit.
Oh my god.
It was awesome.
I don't know how I never heard about that.
It's kind of hard to explain. I think even now I'm failing to truly justify it. And then there was, because when you were at the swim team, when you were at a meet or whatever, and you would, they got the baby gate here, man, let me in! There's like this buzzer thing that plays when you're supposed to dive into the ocean. Oh, wow, that did not read well. So it makes like a burp sound, and we were someone was talking about like I don't even know what, like some kind of drink where they said decaffeinated, but I heard it as decaffeinated, and then it went pernt. So we came up with the awesome soda called decaffeinated pernt, and when you drink it, it would give you a rainbow afro on top of your head. It was pretty raw, and it would stack too. Like if you drank more, it could go to the moon. It was called decaffeinated pernt. Just had to get that off my chest.
Yeah, we need to make that.
The decaffeinated pernt. State Farm, I love it all. I was the CEO of State Farm, just so you know. I was the founder.
Yeah.
I was a creator, and I give people jobs. I don't remember what any of the jobs were, but people we didn't like, we gave shitty jobs.
All I remember is you hiring and firing people.
Yeah, that too. I would fire. That was like in 3rd grade. I was even before decaffeinated pernt and State Farm.
Because I remember that.
Yeah, you were there for that.
That was awesome.
That was legendary. If they did something bad, we just had like a group of friends, and if they did something bad, I'd tell them they're fired, and then they would be so depressed and sad. And then if they did something good again, I would hire them again. I said, "You're hired." And I could do like rapid, like back and forth, like you're fired, you're hired, you're fired. And every single time it'd be like insane mood swing.
We were like what, like 8 years old or whatever?
I don't know.
Like we were jits, like
young jits.
Yeah, we were young jits.
Out working
running
the fields.
an enterprise. We were dreaming of capitalism at a young age.
Exactly. And let me just say, now that I'm in it, I've never been happier. In the age of capitalism, in this world.
Yeah.
I'm rocking that shit so hard.
If I had the ability to just hire and fire everyone I wanted, for like no fucking reason, I would have so much better of a time.
You still can, brother. You still can.
I can. I just have to. I have to boss up.
Exactly.
I guess.
Dude, this is like a non-linear level. This is crazy.
Yeah, what the fuck is happening?
Drop this shit in there.
I was gonna say, what's the giant blue ball in front of you?
That's my new weapon, brother. That's a cooler.
It's a Christmas ornament.
Exactly. Look at this ranged attack. Look at this. Look, what is she even doing?
You're hired. You're fired.
That guy was just afraid of seeing me.
Cause that joke went to like almost middle school, right?
I don't remember last one though.
It like dwindled by like.
I feel like I only remember doing it in 3rd grade. Because then we moved to a different school, and I don't remember carrying on. I didn't have that much clout, because people discovered kickball instead of hang out with me, and I didn't feel like doing kickball, so I lost all my power, all my influence in the world.
Yeah.
Just like that, fellas. It could just happen to you just like that.
I can fall off that quickly.
Exactly. Times change.
I don't think I ever had like substantial clout until like middle school.
Yeah.
That was when that's when I had my moment of being the cool guy.
Hell yeah, dude.
But then I was just the like funny person. And that was sort of my like, because I ran with like so many random groups of people.
All your squads.
It was funny.
All your lads.
I used to be so much more like, not like funnier, because I wasn't funny, but I was able to like improvise a lot better than I can now.
Yep, you guys are only getting the shitty version on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm not 14 anymore, sorry. But I'm more like quippy now, but I used to be like I could like create like these elaborate bullshit stories. Like fucking comboing this guy.
Yeah, I was abusing him. Elaborate stories like the open season fucking Shaw cinematic universe.
Exactly.
You still got it. You still got that star power in you. I know you can make it out there.
Now I just use it to like bait people into dumb arguments and make up like complete bullshit nonsense. It's awesome.
Check this out. Bush camping.
Dude, it's Fortnite. Let's go.
Yes! Yes! Do they even still have bushes in there? I don't know. I don't know.
They put zero build in Fortnite.
They did. That's been there for a while, I think.
I'm not exactly a Fortnite follower.
I mean, I know they put Miku in.
Yeah.
That's cool.
They're putting what's it called? Shit. What's the show? Oh god.
Oh man.
They're putting Cowboy Bebop in Fortnite.
That's gonna be awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I hope they put in live action Cowboy Bebop instead. That's the better version. Play the Ed scene teaser. I can't believe they're not gonna follow up on the Ed teaser from the live action. It looked so promising.
Spike Spiegel!
Look out, brother.
Oh my god.
See, look, Cowboy Bebop. There it is.
Bebopping around.
Bebop, Rocksteady from Ninja Turtles. It all comes back to. It all comes around. It all makes sense when you think about it. My mind map has expanded once more. Oh, dude, I'm getting good at this game. I don't mean to brag, but I'm kind of getting really good at this.
They're locking in.
I didn't even die on this level. I think I'm starting to get pretty good at this. Look at this.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh. No. Just gonna let him ride his course, you know? Just let him... He knows what he's doing in there.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing. The best Buy Rabbids know how to navigate some pipes. Well, that was the wrong way. I guess this way.
Wow.
It's like gambling. I love it. Can't stop. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh no, infinite loop. This is I don't want those items.
All you have to do is win 21 straight hands of blackjack. to be a millionaire.
That's all you gotta do. It's honestly
really
not that hard.
that easy.
It's like a cakewalk.
Honestly, I've done that twice now.
People don't have the goal to see it through.
Exactly. You just have to keep going all in. Like, if you bet any other way than just going all in every single time, why are you even gambling?
Exactly. Oh, that's an instant kill right there. Fuck!
Wow!
This game's brutal. This is the Dark Souls Rabbids game.
Dark Souls.
Oh no. Oh no.
I've been playing like Skyrim, and in like one random part of the map, you walk into like a random house, and you just like run into like a rabbit.
Be better. It was made by Ubisoft. Why am I like trapped here for
They
eternity?
make niche references to their other titles.
Very niche and subtle references to unheard of Ubisoft titles. I was shocked when there was an Assassin's Creed reference in my Rabbid.
Yeah, that was astounding.
I can't believe they put Assassin's Creed in my Rabbid. That's fucked up, bro. That's rated M, just rated E for everybody. You can't put
Back
that
when they made
in.
like good Assassin's Creed games.
No.
The two of them.
No, they're all bad. No, only Rabbids is good and Rayman. That's it. There was like a Reddit post where it was like, for Rayman's 30th anniversary, what would you like to see like have happen? It's like Ubisoft like bankrupts as a company and all like employees are like murdered.
That's so true. I think the world would be a better place if Ubisoft like dissolved.
Yeah.
What did they even do?
They did.
Anymore. Ruin every game they touch.
Are fucking stupid.
The Verminator.
He's armored. But I got a bomb. I've got the Shasta cannon right there.
Oh
That
my
just
god.
killed him,
You, like
bro.
instant crit him.
These guys don't stand a chance. Watch this follow up right here. Boom.
Damn.
Oh, that's a double.
You collapse. Oh,
Look at these-
where are you at?
Ooh, I gotta. Oh,
Oh my
okay.
God.
Okay, we suicide bombed that one.
Yeah, Bomb Voyage.
He's got. Oh,
He's jumping me!
jump at me. And there we go. That's the level right
There's a
there.
piano.
Can I play it, please? I gotta collect my loot first.
Okay, can we play Chopsticks on the...
Give me the loot. Give me the loot.
Give me the loot!
Dude, chopsticks. I'm gonna tie this back to Ninja Turtles right now. You ready for this?
No.
Michael Bay, Ninja Turtles live action. Michelangelo watches TV screen, and it's a cat playing chopsticks with chopsticks, and he says, "It's a cat playing chopsticks with chopsticks." Ninja Turtles callback.
I actually distinctly remember that.
That's a memorable moment.
That cat is playing chopsticks with chopsticks.
Don't be an idiot.
It's the most memorable moment of that entire movie. I can't tell you anything else.
Yeah. I just remember thinking they looked fucked up. as
They
a
look,
kid.
yeah. I remember at our shitty like Taste the Rainbow acid trip
Yeah.
Google slide. One of them I put on there was like Michael Bay like Kermit the Frog movie, and Kermit looked like the Ninja Turtles. He had like the fucked up
Yeah.
weird face.
I want to know what was like... I can't remember what I was like thinking at that time. What was like possibly going through my head while we were like compiling all that?
It's a rough time capsule to look back at. I'll tell you that much.
It's like trapped in its time, but the idea of it is very funny.
I forget if I actually included that part in the Birth Through Time video I did, or if it was so cringe I couldn't bear to
Yeah.
let it surface. I don't know. I'm thinking we do one more little cow level right here. A little cow action.
Okay.
We're near the end, by the way.
It's at 20,000.
Hold
I
up.
thought it was at like 50.
Boom.
Oh, it's
Boom,
23,000.
boom. So this is our last world.
Then we're
Maybe
at-
second to last.
Who knows? Then they're at the moon.
And then that's the new world. That's where the game just begins. Because then you've got the moon world. Because next we're going to Mars.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Rabbids go to Saturn. Rabbids
That's
go to
next.
Jupiter to get crushed by the gravity.
That was a sad part.
Yeah, that was the like... I don't know.
That was the Empire Strikes Back of the Rabbids.
Yeah,
The dark middle chapter of the Rabbids Go Home saga.
yeah. When they get like crushed by Jupiter's gravity, and then they go to Neptune,
Yeah.
and they just forget about it.
Yeah, and then there's like cute little like creatures, and like they don't have, most of the characters don't have any motivation or anything to do, so they just kind of have them. They just focus on the Geek Squad Rabbit only, and
Yeah,
Pingus Rabbit and Best Buy Rabbit kind of just have to like mess around with the silly creatures to destroy like a moon base, basically.
yeah.
It was all right, it was a fine finisher of Rabbids Go Home.
Yeah,
But
I guess. Like, they could have done better, but
yeah, it was alright. You know, I mean, and you get the bond between Geek Squad Rabbid and his father.
I was really hoping I was really excited for them to start, like, going to, like, you know, Pluto and then, like, the what is it, like, a Kepler belt or whatever. Like, I was really excited to see them do that.
Yeah.
But no, like, they ended it there. And honestly, I think they could have ended at Mars, but...
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that was the best one. But I will admit, the beginning, before Saturn, you know, where they have to go against the, like, kind of bigger, like, fatter Verminator.
Yeah.
And they have to, like, save their friends from him. Like, that was a pretty fun opening.
That was pretty good, but, like, you know...
The rest of it's only, like, mediocre.
It had its moments, but it was still, like, it was mostly just, like, kind of whatever.
It was a nice closing to the trilogy, but of course, then it kind of gets bogged down by the prequels.
Yeah.
You know, where they try to add too much lore to, like, the Rabbids shopping carts and, like, their t-shirts.
Then they went to, like, Mercury, and it's like, you know what? They just started on Earth. Like, we didn't need to go, like, before Earth. Like
it's when Ubisoft Montpellier really lost track of the series, really didn't understand what made the original trilogy great.
Yeah.
And, like, they relied way too much on, like, blue screen effects and everything. Like, it just looked awful.
Because the original 3 Rabbids, they went and did their own movies. Like, they went and had their own career. So they had to, like, CGI them with look-alikes. It was stupid.
Yeah. Instead of using, like, puppets or anything, they just decided that they would go with, like, CGI. And it looks super weird, especially during the fight scenes with the Verminators. Like, it's just super bizarre to see little Rabbids like that jumping around. And they tried to make it more for kids. They added, like, weird, like, comedy characters that I just didn't feel really resonated with the rest of the series.
Yeah.
It
was insane.
Like, Jar Jar Rabbid really just felt like way too much.
Yeah, it was a bit of a stretch if you're asking me.
When the, like, camel thing, like, made, like, a disgusting fart sound and he, like, went, "Oh, stinky poo-poo!" Like, that was really, like, I my eyes rolled when he did that. Like that was embarrassing.
There were some moments in, like, the first 2 or 3 where it was like, you know what, like, it wasn't that funny, but there was never where it was sort of like deep exhale through my nose, like.
Yeah, I was never, like, truly embarrassed from the original trilogy.
There wasn't, like, embarrassing humor. It was, you know, there were some, like, not that funny.
Like, there were some crude jokes, sure, but
yeah, nothing was, like, downright, like, humiliating. Like, I don't even want to finish this.
Yeah, that was. And, like, the, like, race that, like, takes, like, up, like, 40 minutes of the movie.
Yeah. Like, what was that even about?
Yeah, like, and it was just pointless. Like, it was just to fill time and to sell toys. And, like, I don't respect when movies do shit just to sell products. Like, that's shameless.
Come on now.
And then, of course, Ubisoft Montpellier sold it to a different Ubisoft studio. And they just didn't, they made their first movie, and it was kind of just, like, basically, like, the original movie again.
Yeah.
Like, they just kind of, which was, like, it was alright, but I was interested to see where they took the franchise from there, and they didn't have anything planned out. They just completely botched the entire thing.
They shit the bed. They were like, we actually don't want to do anything with
it. Like, these new Rabbids, they had, like Staples Rabbids for some reason. I thought that was kind of weird. And they go to, like, this, like, weird planet to, like, stop, like, gambling, and, like, they save these, like, cow things, which seemed kind of pointless. And then they just brought back the villain, the, like, main Verminator from, like, the 3rd movie. Yeah. Like, and they're just like, he's just back now. Like, they don't even bother explaining it or, like,
how he got there or anything.
Yeah, or, like,
he's just there.
He's just there now. Like, they throw it away in one line. The Rabbids just say, like, "La la la," and then that's just it. Like, they don't
even, like, think
it's like, oh, that's all the thought we put into it. Apparently, the Ubisoft fucking San Diego doesn't know what it's doing with the IP. They've ruined it.
They ruined it, just like everything else.
But they did bring back the, like, old cartoons, so, you know, we got some new episodes of that, so it's not a complete loss, but...
Yeah, like, you know...
And it's kind of gone a little bit woke, I'm not gonna lie. They had these lesbian Rabbids that are supposedly, like, the creators of all Rabbids. It's like, alright, dude, that makes a whole lot of sense. Like, that's...
Woke mind virus has gotten to
me. Exactly, yeah, like, the head of Ubisoft San Diego is, like, some woman. She just doesn't get Rabbids, you know, like that us old school Rabbids heads really, like, understands. It's just you hate to see your favorite franchise go to shit like this, but unfortunately it has happened.
Because, like, it can go to shit, but, like, usually it's pretty fast, but it's, like, slow, drawn out, like,
it's just
agonizing death.
Yeah, like, it's just so pathetic now, or, like, it's just they don't know what to do with their, like, IP anymore, and it's just like
they're out of ideas.
they've kind of put a halt on all their like side series, and they haven't. I don't think they're gonna do any more movies, which
probably a good thing.
It's probably for the better. I mean, they would still probably make a pretty like big impact at the box office, but like
the more
for the sake of the fans, like I don't think they should pursue that. Like that's just
like you just gotta eventually you just gotta call it quits.
Exactly. And
you've done enough. Like you can't like salt the ground anymore.
Yeah, it's honestly it's done. But you know, like nothing, and they said this in the movie, like nothing's ever really gone. You know, so like I'm sure it'll be back anytime now. Like
one day. God. They'll bring it back.
And who knows what'll happen then? Will they have fixed all of the fandom's problems with their future series, or is it just going to be another recreation of what they've done in the past, just another reshill?
No.
It's more likely leaning to that, but you know.
I mean, it's a Ubisoft title, like
exactly, like it's owned by Ubisoft, and you know they've been really kind of drilling us in with like their movies, their Rayman movies, you know, like the Rayman cinematic universe has really just kind of gone to shit. A lot of the original cast isn't even part of like the main Rayman team anymore.
Yeah, they've like sworn it off. They think it's like slop and filler content. Like,
and they've got this like new team now, and they're trying to like do like these series for characters nobody cares about in the Rayman universe. Like it's honestly,
it's a shame.
It really is a shame.
They keep doing like corporate sponsorships, like.
Yeah, like it's kind of embarrassing, but you know there is potential. You know, with the success of Rayman Rivals, you know maybe we might get a revitalization of people's interests in the Rayman cinematic universe. I don't know, but
yeah, I mean we might start getting more Rayman movies that are like good.
Yeah, maybe they'll finally put some effort in. Maybe they realize that they can't just stick to the same old formula
because people stop liking all of the new content, and you know if they start switching it up and doing their own thing. Create new characters and don't just like retcon new information.
Yeah, like and with the sacred timeline and the fucking Rayman cinematic universe, where they can just like bring back like characters that died. Like there's no stakes in the Rayman universe anymore.
Because like they can die and then they're just like, oh, but actually they were fine because of this like niche interaction.
This new timeline, there's Rayman number 3, there's Glowbox number fucking 5 from the alternate universe. It's like, yeah, all right, dude, we all saw Glowbox die in fucking Rayman Origins, like we know how this should be going down.
We know what happens.
Ubisoft, listen, like come on.
Come on, Ubisoft, be better.
What a conversation that was. For all you gamers who may not have understood it, let me lay it out for you guys. This is Molacola Explains. The entire time when I was talking about the Rabbids, I actually was talking about Star Wars. I was relating it to Star Wars. And then when we talked about Rayman, I was talking about the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah.
I don't know if you gamers connected these dots, but I did it for you. This shit fucking sucks, bro. It sucks. You have to get the bomb. You have to like travel fucking 50 miles to go get the bomb because it only spawns over here for some reason. And then you grab it and you throw it by accident and you gotta pick it up. And it's gonna blow up on you. And then it's just gone for no reason. Even though I didn't swing the Wii remote, it's just like, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's a Verminator. I thought it was like a bear.
It's Boog.
Like, yeah, I thought it looked like Boog. I thought Punished Venom Boog hacked his way into the game. This is our Just Desserts, isn't it? Every time I say, okay, let's just do one more level, it's always like the most like unending, like awful fucking level. There we go.
Finally.
God damn. He kept getting intercepted by the bombs he was throwing. It was pissing me off.
Yep.
Oh!
We're gonna have to do it again.
I probably am. I fucking probably am.
Punished Boog is like hero grind.
Oh, we don't have to do it again. You're absolutely right about that, by the way.
Yeah.
I've had times where I'm just playing by myself and I feel like I see Punished Boog out of the corner of my eye. And then like when you're playing, like, because we're down, you know, it's kind of dark in here. And like, and sometimes in the holy fuck.
Oh my god, that frame rate! Holy shit!
Sometimes you know I've got the like door open over there, and like it's just kind of dark, and like I'm focused on like the TV. You know, maybe there's a game, maybe there's a movie or something, and then like just out of the corner of my eye, I see like something run by. I was like, what? And it looks like fucking Punished Venom Boog. Like it scares the shit out of me. Like. Yeah. I can't go to sleep for the rest of the night.
I don't even get up and investigate. I'm just like, you know what? I'm okay.
Yeah, like I'm hiding under I'm not hiding under the covers because I need to keep watch if he fucking comes out. But like,
if he is like in my
I'm
house,
shivering. Like,
if he's like in my house, I'd just like resign my thing. Like,
well, that's the thing is like, is he in my house? Was that real, or am I seeing things? Like, am I making up things?
yeah.
So,
Was it all in my head? Like,
oh god, I just want boost. I just want boost, please. I was actually thinking about setting up cameras in my house just so like,
just so you can see it.
yeah, like Paranormal Activity type shit. It's the part where you edit in Paranormal Activity footage, but like where like when they get pulled out of the bed, but just put a PNG of Punished Venom Boog there. Guys, look what I found.
It's real.
I recorded it.
It's real.
I wasn't insane. I wasn't losing my mind. He's actually in my house, and I don't know what to do. Who do you call for that? You call Shaw. That's
Yeah.
who am I? What am I thinking here? This is double Pingus action right here. The Pingus brothers. Because I could shoot too. Double the Pingus action.
Double the Pingus.
Pingus. It's no Pingus usual, I see. Where did we even get this cow? Like, we're in the city on the...
Yeah, what? Where did...
I don't know.
We got it from the Chick-fil-A sign.
Rule number 1. Don't question the Rabbids' logic.
Yeah.
They're a little bit crazy.
They're a little random.
They're a little bit loopy, these guys. They're a little bit... You can't trust these guys, okay?
The rabbits are a little bit random.
Watch out for these guys.
They really like mustaches.
Don't bite off more than you can chew when playing these Rabbids games. It gets a little bit wild. Guy who fucking played Rabbids and absolutely loved it. Never played never experienced anything in his life ever before.
No other video game.
Guys who only ever worked in an office 9 hours a week, discovering joy and whimsy in Rabbids video games.
Yeah.
These Rabbid characters really are something. Oh, these kooky characters.
We're at 20,000 feet.
There's a there's a good chance we beat the game next episode.
Perfect.
Because we've got these 5 levels and then potentially the final level.
Amazing.
I'm excited. We get one more new Rabbid. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I drew this Rabbid like yesterday because I forgot to draw one and I realized we were gonna do this. So
I'm excited to see it happen, but I'm sad to see it go.